welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can see by the title, we have yet another hairstyle video. I feel like the last time I did a hairstyle video was probably a year ago, so we're definitely due for a new one. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys 10 different easy hairstyles that you guys can do for the summer. I feel like these are just really nice and easy to get your hair out of your face on these hot summer days. We have a whole range of different hairstyles, so I feel like there's going to be something for everyone. We've got ponytails, buns, braids, updos, downdos, literally everything. If you guys are brand new here and have never seen my face before, hi, I'm Roxy. Make sure you guys come and join the dinosaur family by subscribing down below. But if you guys want to see how to create 10 different hairstyles, then let's get on into the video. Okay, so for the very first hairstyle, I'm going to show you guys how to create a very slick top knot bun. I absolutely love how casual but also classy this hairstyle looks. So first things first, I'm going to flip my head over and I'm going to scrape everything into a super high ponytail using a little comb. So once you've got your hair gathered at the top of your head, you just want to use the comb to basically slick all of the hair together and make sure there's no lumps or bumps. And then once you've done that, you want to secure the ponytail with an elastic hair tie. You can use one that's a little bit more suited to your hair color, but I'm just using any old hair tie that I've got laying around. As you guys can see, when I lift my ponytail, all of the hair is kind of like adjacent to my head. It's very slick, it's very pulled back, which is exactly what you want for this hairstyle. And if you've got loads of baby hairs and flyaways like me, don't worry, we're going to sort those out in just a second. Now that you've got your ponytail, what you want to do is you want to twist your hair around itself like so, and then you kind of want to start twisting it around the base of the ponytail as well. Don't feel discouraged if this doesn't look the best on its first try. I've been doing this for years and still I have to sometimes redo it like 10 times. So now that I've got my bun all twisted round, you want to then take another hair tie and secure that into place like so. As you can see, it doesn't really look perfect, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull it apart just a little bit and kind of form it into the bun that I want it to be. So now that I'm happy with my bun, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take care of my little flyaways, such as these baby hairs right here. What I find works best to kind of tame them down is using an old brush for your brows. So here I've got a little brow pencil that has actually run out, but I can still use the brush end of it. So what I do is I just spray a tiny bit of hairspray onto the brush, and then I will literally just comb that back and make sure that it's stuck to the rest of the hair and doesn't fly away again. Now, if you want to, you can pull apart some of the hairs by your ears to kind of frame your face a little bit better, but this is the finished look. As you can see, this hairstyle was so simple and easy to create. It does not take an expert to do a top knot bun, but I thought I'd show you guys my little tip of how to tame the flyaways and make it look a lot more slick. Now, the next hairstyle is a little bit more of a half updo, half downdo, where we're basically going to be putting some of our hair from the top of the face and kind of putting it towards the back of the head and creating a little bun. So firstly, what you want to do is you want to take and separate the first upper half of the hair, and you want to basically create a little ponytail and then take it towards the back of the head. So once you have gathered all of your hair, what you want to do next is take a hairbrush and just start brushing your hair to make it a little bit more neater and make it less bumpy. Then once you have done that, you want to take a hair tie and just tie your hair into place into a ponytail. Once your ponytail is secured, you can now start forming your bun by twisting your hair onto the base of the ponytail and then also secure that bun with some hair grips. So this is the finished hairstyle. I love how it looks from the front and from the back. I feel like it's a really nice way to get all of your hair out of your face but still have it down, if that makes sense. Now the next hairstyle is slightly more unique and a little bit more intricate. It's still very simple to do though. So essentially what we're going to do for this hairstyle is we're going to separate our hair into 3 different sections. We've got the upper half, the middle half, and the lower half. So first up, I'm going to section off the upper half of my hair like so, and I'm just going to secure that for the moment with a hair tie. So now that my upper half of my hair is secured and out of the way, we can then take care of the middle half of our hair. So again, I'm taking 2 thumbs and I'm just sectioning off the middle half of our hair, and again securing that with an elastic tie. And lastly, I'm going to take the remainder of the hair at the bottom and again section that off using an elastic tie. So as you can see, my hair is now sectioned off into 3 different portions at the back of my head. Now what we want to do is we want to braid each of the ponytails and then secure them at the end with a clear elastic tie. You can be as creative with the braids as you like. You could either do a French braid or just a regular braid. It's really up to you. If you guys want to learn a little bit more about different types of braids, then I will link a video down below that I've done previously, and there I explain a little bit bit more in detail how to actually do different braids, so I hope you guys can check that out if you don't know how to braid. Now once your braids are finished and secured, what you now want to do is twist each braid into a bun, and this should kind of create like a row of triple buns, and I think this looks so cute and unique. And this is the finished hairstyle. Again, like I said, this one's a little bit different, it's a little bit more unique, maybe not everyone's cup of tea, but I actually really like this. Now for the next hairstyle, again, what you want to do is you want to section off the top half of your head and then take it to the back of the head as if you were creating a ponytail. Once you have taken your hair to the back of the head, what you want to do is you want to separate that section into 3 portions, and you want to start braiding this until you run out of hair to the very bottom of the braid and secure it with an elastic tie. So once your braid is nice and secure, what you want to do is you want to tug and pull on the braid to add a little bit more volume and texture to the braid. And this is the finished hairstyle. I absolutely love how this looks. It's very easy to do, but it looks very effective. Now for the next hairstyle, what we're going to do is we're going to section off our hair into a middle parting with the end of my comb. So for this hairstyle, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating 2 Dutch braids on either side of the head. As we get to the back of the head, we're going to be joining it together, which looks really cool. So now that we have our middle parting in place, the first thing you want to do is you want to take a section of hair right at the top of your head, and you want to separate this into 3 sections like so. Once you have done that, you can start braiding. So what we want to do is we're going to braid it once, but on the second time that we braid it, we're going to add another strand of hair into the mix, and then we're going to continue braiding like usual. You basically just want to continue adding strands from the rest of the hair. That way the whole head of hair is going to be contributed into the braid. This can be a little bit tricky at first, but once you sort of get the hang of it, you can do it like a pro. So once you get to this stage, you want to stop braiding the hair and then tie it off with a clear elastic band, and then you want to repeat the same thing to the other side. So once you have tied off both of the braids with the clear elastic ties, what you now want to do is you want to join the 2 ponytails and start braiding them as if they were one. You can continue doing the same braid, or you could even do a fishtail if you like, but I think I'm going to just continue the same regular sort of style braid and then go all the way down and tie it off with another clear elastic tie. And this is the finished hairstyle. I'm absolutely in love with this one. It's again a little bit more tricky as you're doing a lot of braid work at the back of your head, but once you master that, it will honestly be so easy. Now the next hairstyle is a little bit more of a slick sort of ponytail, kind of towards the back of the head. It's a little bit of a lower ponytail. So for this one, the first thing you want to do is you want to section off 2 bits of hair framing the face. You kind of want to start halfway down the hair, and you want to sort of just bring those 2 bits to the front of the face and sort of leave them for the time being. So once you've sectioned off these 2 bits of hair, you want to take the rest of the hair and sort of gather it towards the back of the head, and I'm just going to tie that off into a lower sort of ponytail. Now once you have your ponytail at the back of your head all secured, the next thing you want to do is you want to take these sections of hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each section and kind of just lay it over the ponytail onto the other side of it and sort of wrap it around the base of the ponytail. Once you've done that with one side, you want to repeat the same thing to the other side, but in the other direction. And that is the finished ponytail. I feel like it really transforms a very regular and boring ponytail into something a little bit more sophisticated and classy. Now for the next hairstyle, we're doing yet another low sort of updo, but for this one, we're going to be doing a low slick bun. So first things first, you want to start off with a middle parting. You then just want to gather all of your hair to the back of your head. I'm using a comb for this to make sure that it's nice and slick and kind of flat to my head, because we want it to be quite tight. Now as you get to the back of the head, you kind of just want to take your comb and sort of brush all of the hair to the back so that your middle parting is only kind of in the front section of your head. Once you've done that, you want to secure your ponytail at the nape of your neck. You can have it a little bit higher if you like, but I quite like how it looks a little bit lower. And once that's done, you can then just twist your hair and then pop it up into a low bun. Now the bun itself can look a little bit more messy. I quite like the contrast between the very slick sort of top half and then the bun being a little bit messy and undone. So once your bun is secured, you then just want to basically pull apart on it a little bit. And this is the finished look. I absolutely love how classy and kind of like slick it is. It's very understated, but it just really easily gets your hair out of your face while still looking really cute. The next hairstyle is a half updo, half downdo. So for this, what you want to do is you want to section off the top crown of your hair. It doesn't have to be particularly neat or anything. Literally, you just want to take the middle section of your hair up. And once you've done that, you want to scrape the whole thing back and just secure it into a high ponytail like this. So once your high ponytail is in place, you can then start twisting this and form a little bun with it. You then just want to secure it with a couple of hair grips to kind of lay it flat against your head. And this is the finished hairstyle. I am obsessed. I feel like this hairstyle is really cute for festivals or even just for every day when you want to get your hair out of your face while still having it down. Now the next hairstyle is kind of a transformation of the previous one. Now for the next hairstyle, we're going to use that same top half that we had for the previous one, but this time I'm going to start back combing the whole section of hair. To back comb my hair, I'm using the same comb that I was using the whole time, and I'm literally just going back and forth, up and down the hair to kind of make it a little bit more fluffy and a little bit more textured. As you can see, that's given me a lot more volume. I can, of course, add some hairspray to kind of hold it up there for a little bit longer, but for the sake of this video, I'm literally just going to go without hairspray. So once I've sort of created all this volume in the top half of my hair, I'm now just going to scrape everything back and kind of just smooth it over as well so we don't have such a messy head of hair. And now that it's scraped to the back of the head, I'm just going to take 2 bobby pins and secure that into place. So this is the finished look. Again, it's very simple and very quick, but I feel like it'll look amazing on any different hair length and any different hair color as well. Now the last hairstyle is a very simple and easy one, but this is actually one of my favorite hairstyles to do, and it's basically a high ponytail, but it's quite a messy one. So what I like to do for this is I like to section off my hair into a middle parting once again. I'll then leave out 2 strands of hair just to frame the face a little bit. And once I've taken them out, I will literally just scrape the rest of the hair into a high ponytail. To make this easier for yourself, you can always flip your head, but it's quite difficult to do it because then these bits will actually integrate into the ponytail by accident. So what I'm going to do is I'm just literally going to keep scraping my hair higher and higher with a big brush like this one. So now that my hair is scraped up higher, I'm going to take a elastic band and literally just tie off the ponytail like so. And to finish it off, I'm going to take a strand of hair just from underneath the ponytail and wrap this a few times around the band of my ponytail. This will just help to conceal the hair tie and make the whole hairstyle look a lot more seamless. I'm then going to take a bobby pin and just secure that into place. And just like that, you've got yourself a nice high messy ponytail. So those were all of the 10 different easy hairstyles for summer. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun showing you guys how I create all of these different hairstyles. They may not all be for everyone, but I'm sure you'll find 1 or 2 hairstyles in this video that you like. Let me know in the comments below which one of these hairstyles was your favorite and will you rock it? Let me know in the comments. That is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smash that huge thumbs up just down below and don't forget to subscribe. But that is all from me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.